HD family, good evening and welcome to another installment of Southern Stars with your boy, Mr. A to the Z, otherwise known as Ayanda Zwalo. Now, as you know, we always bring you prime talent when it comes to our South Coast. And this time I have an exceptional talent, a world beater from our local streets, Gamalakhe, to the UK. And in a few months, he is off to Germany. He is the one and only Flying Boy. But I'm going to let him introduce himself. He's very confident and he cannot wait to meet you. So stay tuned and let's get to know more about our rising star. So, sir, it's a pleasure to meet you. Please look at the camera and introduce yourself to your loyal fans.
My name is Sizolwethu Ngidi.
Okay. And how long have you been dancing for?
I've been dancing for about 2 years now.
2 years?
Yes.
Okay. Now, for those who didn't know, earlier on this year, he was chosen to represent South Africa in the UK. So please tell us about that. What exactly was that about? And more importantly, why do they call you Flying Boy? Or what's your talent?
My experience in the UK was a little bit different for me because it was my first time going to a different country to compete at a dance competition. Mm-hmm. And the environment there, the competition was out of this world.
Yeah.
And they call me the Flying Boy because it's kind of my nickname now because when I'm dancing, it looks like I'm flying basically. So.
Okay, cool. Now, for those of you who don't, how old are you? More importantly, for you to be doing so much, so brave, how old are you?
I'm 11 turning 12 in October.
11 turning 12 and he's already a world beater. So when you were at the UK, was there anything you thought, okay, wow, this is now scary? Was there ever a time you felt scared?
Yes. Yes, there was. When I arrived at the competition, my nerves, I was just completely terrified. I thought I was maybe going to forget my routine because it was so overwhelming, because there were so many competitors there. So it was a very hard experience. So, yeah.
But then how did it feel to win it? What even happened? Explain the feelings when you were on stage and they called your name.
When they called my name, I actually couldn't believe it because after all the hard work and the late night training, it all paid off and everything just fell into place, and it was just the happiest moments of my life.
Oh, wow. I love the fact that above a lot of things, you mentioned hard work and training. Please tell everybody how much effort and dedication you put into your craft to get to the UK. How much training do you do? How was it training for dancing?
Training for dancing is hard. You have to go to the gym. You have to be in shape because if you're not in shape, then you won't be able to fit the criteria to do it because the styles that I dance require a lot of stamina and you need to keep going. And if you're not able to keep going, then I don't think you're going to be able to actually do it because, yeah.
Okay, wow. Now, very quickly before we move on, I asked you earlier if you've ever made a mistake dancing in front of the judges. Have you made a mistake, sir?
Yes, many times. many times.
That always finishes me. Can you remember maybe one time you made a mistake and tell the people at home what you've done?
Well, I was dancing my disco section at the Cheetah Challenge and I did a front walkover. And a front walkover is an illegal move. And that almost got me disqualified, but they were nice enough to give me 4th place instead. So I'm definitely not going to do that again.
I think more importantly, you didn't give up, and actually, I appreciate that. You truly are doing something great for the kids on the South Coast, né? So now let's talk about school because he's still in school, believe it or not. Tell us about school. What do your classmates say? What do your teachers say?
My classmates are actually very impressed with me. Some of them even want to join dancing now ever since they seen me go to UK and bring back the world champion title. My teachers often ask me to perform at school during assembly.
Wow.
I have already performed at school during assembly, and they ask me some questions from time to time about how my experience was at the UK, how I ended up getting to the UK, yeah, stuff like that.
Okay, good. Now, let's get to more somber things. It's not easy, of course, it's very tricky and very difficult to balance school and then balance home. So how has this, or if you know, how has this been for your parents and your teachers? How have they supported you through your journey?
Usually when I'm meant to go to a competition, my teachers usually give me the work I'm gonna do. My teachers give me the work that I have to do for the time that I've missed.
Okay.
Because usually when I go to a competition, it says like 3 or 2 days. And I've gone to Bloemfontein for a week and I was doing my projects. So I had to work on my projects while I was in Bloemfontein.
What? So you were dancing, training, schoolwork.
Yes.
Wake up in the morning, dancing, training, schoolwork. Wow. Do you not ever feel maybe like, okay, I'm tired now, I want to go?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And then what keeps you going?
I have a dream and I'm chasing that dream every single day because my goal is to become a professional dance teacher.
Oh, wow.
And to inspire other kids who also have a passion for dancing.
Oh my God, dude, that is actually very, very impressive. Now, where do you see yourself opening this dance studio?
Probably overseas.
Ah, nice. Nice. Is there a specific country you want to go to, champ?
UK.
United Kingdom. So you liked it in the UK, hey?
Yeah, it was a very nice experience.
What did you like about that so much, though?
The food.
What was your favorite meal?
My favorite meal was the burgers there.
The burgers. Okay.
They were amazing.
Okay, that's good. Now, let's move on to motivational people now, and people actually inspire you to do better. What about your dance teacher? Who was your dance teacher?
Sanisha Bresenbach du Toit. She is based in Bloemfontein.
Okay, wow. So when you go train, you have to go over to Bloemfontein?
Yes.
For all your training?
Yes. Or we usually do it on Zoom.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't know you could train on Zoom.
Yeah.
So how does that work?
It's okay. It's not as easy as training with someone in person, but yeah, we make it work.
Oh, wow. Okay, and what about your teacher, Junior Dalipa? Could you tell us a little bit more about who that is?
Oh, Junior Dalipa is just an amazing person. He's my mentor, my friend.
Wow.
I look up to him a lot. Honestly. The first time I saw him dance, because he's also a dancer, I just knew that I wanted to be like him.
Oh my goodness, wow, really? So what type of dancing does he do?
Freestyle, disco, and slow dance.
Okay, so actually, I've been curious. What is the difference between freestyle and, let's say, disco?
Between freestyle and disco, there isn't much difference, but freestyle and slow dance is a big difference because freestyle is a very fast type of dance style, and slow dance, you have to, it's like, see contemporary? Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay, and then disco is just, is it like the TV where you just dun 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 dun? Or is there, or there's certain moves that you have to do, certain moves that aren't allowed?
Yes, disco is actually the most strictest dance type out of all of them because you need to have more stamina, more fitness, and it's way more strict than the other dance styles. Way more strict.
Okay, now, if I've noticed something. Stamina is something you definitely need to have. With all the dance routines, I'm guessing. Which one do you love doing the most?
Definitely freestyle.
Why freestyle?
Because freestyle is a way to express myself. If I'm feeling any emotion and I dance freestyle, then I'll just instantly feel better.
Oh, wow. So dancing is like a way to express yourself. Okay, now let's touch back on how this all started. What happened? Because I'm pretty sure you didn't just get up and decide that, I'm going to dance now. Like, what happened? Who did you see? What inspired you to take a chance?
Well, I actually saw it on TV, and then I said, you know what, I want to try that. I went outside, I started doing some flips and tricks. I tried showing my parents, but they didn't show much interest. And then I kept telling them, Mom, Dad, look at this, until they finally paid attention. And then they actually stepped up and actually enrolled me in a dance school.
Oh, wow. So you took the initiative and you kept on going. Even when no one was giving you that recognition, you kept on pushing.
Yeah.
A soldier indeed. And that's, if I'm being honest, that's why you're going to make it, actually. Because from what I've heard, you seem like someone who never gives up. And I don't think you can give up doing what you do, hey?
Not at all.
Yeah, no, I'm going to go again, Okay, that's good. Now, your shirt says, let's see it, please. Could you just show the camera quickly? World Freestyle Championships of 2024, guys. And this is a competition in the UK, right?
Yes.
Now, I know for a fact that getting sponsorships to these events is never easy. Never, ever easy. I saw your article in the newspaper and I was like, wow, this kid is going places. Do you know the challenges you faced to maybe get that sponsorship, to get your plane tickets, to get someone to go with you? Could you please just talk about that a little bit?
Honestly, I would just like to give a thanks to my family because my family have stuck with me through thick and thin. My parents always advertise me. They put me on social media. You see, I really appreciate them. Really, really.
Okay, no, that's good. And then how's about the community, maybe the local community? Do they help? Do they cheer you on?
Yes, a lot.
Okay, no, that's good. Now, this is something that, when passion takes over, you can see it and you can feel it. And my guy, I'm actually very, very impressed by your hard work and your dedication. Ne? So now, let's get you to Germany. Could you just tell us how difficult it is actually to get there, all the competitions you have to go through in your spare time? It's okay, don't worry about it. Do not worry about it, actually, okay? So let's just talk about the challenges you're facing now to go to Germany.
The challenges are the training and the sponsorship, because getting sponsored isn't quite easy because you have to advertise, you have to post, yeah.
From the Emerald Groves, our journey starts. With tender hands, we pick, we part. Through pulping tides and sunlit air, each beam is dried with utmost care. By knowing eyes, the best are found. In perfect roasts, their flavors crowned. Packed with love from us to you. Beaver Creek Coffee, pure and true. Crafted with passion, our promise remains. Sip the essence, taste the song, the journey savored all day long. Every cup a story, every sip a dream.
Ladies and gents, we are still with the flying boy himself, local hero and someone who we are all going to support going forward. Now, sir, you work, from what I hear, 24/7. It's like you never have time to rest. What do you do for fun?
Play with my friends and play online games.
Oh, nice. What games do you play with your friends?
Call of Duty.
Oh, COD. On PC or?
Mobile.
Mobile, how good are you?
I would say I'm not the best, but...
At least he's honest. Yeah. Okay, now, earlier on we got into a bit of a debate here. It was an anime debate. You don't like anime, which makes no sense to me. I think everybody should be on that. I'm going to get into trouble for this one. So let's just leave it at that before you get me into trouble, okay? Now let's get straight back to Germany. Are you ready for Germany?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 6, because I still need to work pretty hard, because Germany is going to be one of the hardest competitions of the year. Yeah, because Germany is going to be much harder than freestyle. Yeah.
So the Germany competition is a Disco World Championship for 2024. So how are you preparing for that?
I have to get my outfits done. I have to get I have to get my accommodation, my visa. I have to do training. Yeah, it's a lot.
When is the competition?
The competitions. The only thing I know is that it's in October.
In October?
Yeah.
So you've got a month. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got, as the community, as the South Coast, we have 1 month to get our talent to the world. And I'm pretty like, can you imagine winning? Do you honestly see yourself dancing against kids from all around the world and you winning?
Yes, definitely. If I put in all the work and I just believe in myself, then I definitely think I can bring back this title too.
Okay, nice. Now, when you train, I'm very curious in this. Could you just walk us through your training routine? Like, what's it like? Or better yet, a day in the life of the flying boy. What do you do on a normal day?
Wake up, go to school, come back from school. Okay, it's like a program because on some days I usually just stay home and gym, or on some days I go to like a hall and then I like run through my routines. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just drill them over and over again until they're good.
Until they're perfect. Now, how long does it normally take for you until you are comfortable with your routine? How often do you think you need to practice something over and over again?
I would say about 2 days.
2 days of non-stop flipping. Don't you ever get injured? Because I know when you work with your body, injuries are something that happens. Have you ever felt pains? Do you ever get injured actually?
I have gotten a pain, but I've never got like a serious injury. I have like bruised my knee or maybe...
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Isn't it painful? Because I saw you at the fashion show. He was performing for us actually at the South Coast Fashion Show this weekend. And my guy, you were throwing your body on the floor. I was like, oh, isn't it painful when you do those things? Like, when you slide, when you have to suddenly get up?
Well, when you first start it, then it is going to be painful. But the more you do it and the more you get used to it, then the more comfortable you get with it, then the easier it gets, basically.
Wow. He sounds like a true warrior. To me, it seems like you're very persistent. You don't give up, do you? Okay, now let me ask you something. Let's go beyond dancing. What else can you see yourself doing in the future? Because you look like someone, if I would say, you would be a great motivational speaker. Talking to people, getting them fired up. Do you see yourself doing anything else other than dancing?
Other than dancing, I think soccer is my second option.
Before you continue, what team do you support?
Manchester City.
Oh, okay, that breaks my heart.
And wait. And here in SA, I support Orlando Pirates.
Oh, I almost had a heart attack '4. I know. Don't do this. Excuse me. My chest even broke. My heart broke hearing that. Why? Wow. Why Man City?
Man City is just the best.
No, Chelsea's the best. We're having a bad time, but it's okay. It's Chelsea fans. I'm going to talk to him on the side. I'll get him on our side. How much I'm pretty sure of. Okay, so now let's get to other things. Where can we find you on social media? That's very important.
I do have TikTok and Facebook, but I'm most active on Instagram. And my IG handle is Sizo Ngidi.
Sizo Ngidi?
Yeah, just Sizo space Ngidi.
Okay, and on Facebook?
Facebook is Sizolwethu Ngidi.
Okay, you seem very savvy with these tech things. Do you set up your own profiles or?
Yes, I set up my own profile. But my sister also helps me with uploading my videos.
Okay, so you seem like a very busy kid. You've got the social media on one side, and then you've got the dancing, and then the schoolwork. I mean, do you ever find it challenging now to balance the schoolwork? Because I know a lot of kids who do what you do, but maybe not dancing, they always struggle to balance school and, and if you like work. How do you do it?
In my opinion, school definitely comes first because without school, you really can't get anywhere. So, yeah, I think school is definitely on top of the list and then dancing.
Oh, wow. So no matter what you do, you have to at least finish school first and then the dancing's gonna come, right? But you know, as a community, we of course will support you and we will get you to Germany. You know that, right? Right now, ladies and gentlemen at home, this is more than anything, this is now the time where, as I said earlier, we need to come together and get him to Germany because you need your visa, that's money, accommodation, that's money, transport, food. And mind you, all of these things are very easily doable if we come together as the South Coast and preferably as South Africa so we can get our local lad from a Gamalakhe. I thought you were from Joburg, my guy, because I was like, what? We've got someone doing this in our own backyard, a world champion. How did it feel to be world, to even have Lesos Kondla at 11 years old? You're a world champion at 11.
It feels great, honestly.
Nah? And do you know you're inspiring other young kids out there?
I am.
Don't worry, bro. What are you talking about? I promise you, by the time this interview goes out, someone out there is going to ask themselves, what do I have to do to get to where you are? So could you just tell them at home, look at the camera, please, and just tell them what they need to do to be successful like you.
To be successful like me, all I would say is that if you have a dream, just chase after it. Don't let anyone tell you that you can't do this or you can't do that. Just basically go for it. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Go for it. Go for it. Don't let anything get in your way.
That's powerful, guys. And that's coming from an 11-year-old, which begs the question, if you aren't following your dreams, then what are you doing if an 11-year-old is risking everything and putting it on the line? So you're an inspiration. And I mean that from the depth of my heart. I think what your family has done for you, because it's not easy to do these things, but they believe in you and we believe in you. And to show you how much we care. I know you like coffee, right? How do you like your coffee? Strong?
Sweet.
Okay, cool. Well, now listen, so I want to give you something to take home. You said you like your coffee sweet. Well, now you can have strong and sweet coffee, but not at night because I know this stuff is going to keep you up. So, from us and Beaver Creek, this is for you and your family to enjoy. Now, please take that.
Thank you.
Ask your mother. It's delicious. You will love it. Once again, this is good coffee, okay? So,
okay.
All right. Now, sir, look at that camera, please. And repeat after me, now. Southern Stars.
Southern Stars.
On South Coast HD.
On South Coast HD.
Is the only place.
Is the only place.
Sizolwethu Flying Boy Ngidi.
Sizolwethu Flying Boy Ngidi.
Will be. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have to conclude our episode. But please, we are going to leave details towards the end of our episode at the bottom of the screen where we actually need everybody to come together and let's get this superstar, this world champion from Gamalakhe to the UK. Now let's send him to Germany, guys. Let him bring back the gold. Mr. A to the Z, signing out.